What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more ABC and the 1982 album The Lexicon of Love. Thank you again to Kim. And the next track is Many Happy Returns. My first thought is it sounds like returns on investment, whether that be actual currency or value of some more figurative kind like time and effort. And if they are happy returns, then it sounds like one has been rewarded, compensated for that initial investment. Now, returns could of course be the returning, the coming back of someone or something, be it love or happy times. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm more inclined to interpret it figuratively, but in the concept of investment and returns that are remuneration for that initial injection of value of some kind. So I'll see what I can catch on a first listen. Luca is curious too. This is ABC. The track is Many Happy Returns, and it's from their 1982 album, The Lexicon of Love.
When I accepted this job, I was resigned to my fate. When I got there early, she'd arrive late. You can say she's gone forever, just sit tight and wait. She said I was unprincipled, that I was not the first. Like the phoenix coming back from the ashes.
Okay.
I know what's good, but I know what trash is. In the headlights and the highlights of her head. But she's not there. Many happy returns, many happy returns. These are the lessons I could have learned. Return, many happy returns. And these are the letters I should have learned. Okay, I'm sad, not blue. Okay, remember, all it matters to me now. Like the world spinning round on its axis. I know democracy, but I know what's fascist. When she's gone, all I've got to learn is the law of diminishing return. When she's here, one thing I found, things get better. Second time around, return, many happy returns. These are the lessons I could have learned. Return, many happy returns. And these are the letters I should have learned. Okay, I'm sad, not blue. Okay, remember, all that matters to me now is the message I sent on. Now she's gone away. Now she's gone, forget her. Coming back another day. If you don't let her.
interesting. So, okay, a very dynamic tune. I like that a lot, and it's almost like there's two. I don't know if there's two different singers, but there's definitely two different vocal performances. One of which is like high and falsetto, and I don't know if that's like two sides of the same personality or two characters, but it does sound like the returns is being used in multiple ways, and in fact it feels like it's both the idea of coming back like the phoenix, or like maybe this woman will do someday, but also returns. I mean, literally he says diminishing returns, which is the idea that like with the same level of investment something will initially give you a lot back, but the more you go back to that well, so to speak, the less and less it's going to compensate you with each time. So it's something that, on a longer timeline will become devoid of value or devoid of remuneration, even if at the beginning you do get a lot in return. So, yeah, I don't quite know how to read the title, but again, it sounds like Returns is functioning in multiple ways. And he is saying, like, these are lessons I should have learned, implying that he maybe learned them too late or after they would have been relevant, and he could have maybe turned in a way that gave him happier returns. So, yeah, it's like maybe there's an irony to the title, but I do enjoy the sonics, which are simultaneously, like, melodic and groovy, but also like a bit intense and dissonant, and even like jazzy with some of those like keyboard flourishes in the latter stages. So yeah, it has a couple different feelings across the course of the track, both more consonant and harmonious, and a bit more dissonant and unsettling. And speaking of unsettling, there was like a tension string running through a lot of the track, and those always give a bit of a, like stressful feeling, like, the concept or the song itself is on edge and can turn and either like toward the good or toward the less desirable. So yeah, I don't quite know what to make of the full story here, but as I said, it seemed to be articulated with two different vocal performances and maybe two characters. Indeed, the like falsetto, it almost reminded me of like some of Prince's vocal work, where he, sort of goes into this like female style vocal. And, as I learned in that deep dive, like in some cases he's literally like playing a different character than the main vocal, if you will. So yeah, I wondered if that was happening here. But a very like dynamic and 80s-tastic, meaning 80s in a good way, type of track. So yeah, I'll be curious to hear what Kim or others have to say about it. Let me know, and I will see you next time. Peace.